So I just got done watching the June 21st, 2023 Nintendo Direct, and holy shit, we are so fucking back. It was a little weird because they announced it yesterday, and Nintendo had two weird announcements yesterday that they were going to be restocking the Skyward Sword amiibo and the Bokoblin amiibo for Zelda out of the blue. They announced that on Instagram. But they also announced a sequel to 1-2 Switch as well last night, which was also really, really weird. But today, we just had one of the most insane Nintendo Directs I think we've ever had. So I'm guessing that they were planning on this being like an E3 type showcase, because that's what it kind of felt like. Nintendo always brings the big guns at E3. So again, there was a lot of Pokemon shit that I didn't really care about at the beginning. A bunch of anime shit. You know me, I don't really give a shit about that. But there was a weird rumor that sparked up yesterday that there was going to be a Chrono Trigger remake and a Super Mario RPG remake, which I sat there and scoffed at because, that was obviously fucking fake. Apparently not, because we're getting a Mario RPG remake. Wow. I'm not going to play it, obviously, but just the fact that that is real, the fact that they have done that, there was a lot of Mario in this Direct. It's insane. And then after they announced the Super Mario RPG remake, they announced what I'm going to assume to be a 3D sequel to Super Princess Peach. They didn't really explain it, they just said Peach is getting another game, and the last game that Princess Peach had on her own was fucking Super Princess Peach on the DS. And then Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is getting a fucking remaster on the Switch. That's one of my favorite, I almost said Super Nintendo. It's one of my favorite 3DS games of all time. It's a really good game, and the fact that we're getting it remade on the Nintendo Switch is amazing. Back when the Direct came out that revealed Smash Brothers for the first time, they revealed that they were doing a remaster for Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, and I remember back then, I think, that video is not published anymore, but back then I was super pissed, saying, hey, wouldn't it be better if they had an HD remake of Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, and then they could do Dark Moon sometime later? Yeah, they're doing that now. We got a good amount of Pikmin information, which is good. Really excited for that. A few months ago, I bought Pikmin 1 in a local comic/retro game store for my GameCube. I haven't played it yet because my GameCube disc drive just isn't working. But they're remastering Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch, which, again, if they're gonna do it like the Metroid Prime thing, or even if they did the pricing for the Portal 1 and 2 collection last year, I don't mind paying $40 or $60 for the two of these games to play them. I know I own the first one, but I'd probably be better off playing it on the Switch. It's crazy that once Pikmin 4 comes out, all the Pikmin games are going to be on the console. So starting today, we have the Pikmin trilogy on Nintendo Switch, which I think is pretty cool that they're giving Pikmin that much love. Metal Gear Solid is not a series that I've been, into, but I've always had an interest in it, so the fact that we're getting a huge collection of remasters for it is something really cool, something I might check out. There wasn't really much. I mean, the fact that he's in Smash, and there really wasn't any Metal Gear representation on the Switch, I think it's cool that we have that. Mario Kart Wave 5, that was something that was pretty much the only thing I was kind of looking forward to. They showed off the new bathroom stage, which actually looks much better than I think any of us actually thought. We're getting 3 new characters: Petey Piranha from Double Dash, Wiggler, which is, if you saw the prediction video that I made, was one, or not prediction, but the cut content about what characters I want coming. I got 2 out of 5 so far, so I'm doing pretty fucking good. Wiggler was one of the most unexpected. I was so happy about that. But to finally get Kamek in a console Mario Kart game is something really cool. But oh my god, Wiggler. Wow. WarioWare is getting a new game on the Switch. I guess WarioWare WarioWare Get It Together, whatever the last one was on the Switch, did really well. So, I mean, we're getting that, which I think is pretty cool. And then Nintendo ended off the Direct talking about, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, the game sold 10 million copies in 3 days. It's doing extremely well. It's probably gonna be up for Game of the Year. And I thought they were going to talk about the amiibo thing that they announced the day before. They did not. I don't know if they were going to talk about the amiibo shortage for the Link figure, because I know a few of my friends were like, how the fuck did you get the Link amiibo? Because I got it, the next day. So they're doing amiibo of Ganon and Zelda from the game, which I think is cool. I thought it was weird that we were getting one amiibo for Tears of the Kingdom. But that was it for Zelda. I was expecting for some reason DLC. I didn't want DLC. I haven't completed the game yet. I'm probably going to do a video on it sometime in the next 2 weeks. But Nintendo ended off the Direct with something really, really bizarre. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of Mario in this Direct. And we're getting a completely new and completely differently stylized 2D Mario game called Super Mario Wonder. Yeah, that's what it's called, Mario Wonder. And it's just super weird, but super unique. I mean, it has the same like Super Mario text design from the new Super Mario Brothers games, but the fact that we're getting a completely new and like differently stylized Mario game, like 2D Mario game, which, you know, they have historically over the last like 20 years have not been too unique. I don't know. I mean, it looks really, really cool. They redesigned a bunch of the Mario casts, like not like overly like changed them, but like certain designs where it's like, that's not the typical Mario design that we're used to. No actual acknowledgement of the movie, which I thought was kind of weird. A lot of people were saying that. A lot of the prediction videos had a picture of Chris Pratt and Mario. But yeah, this new 2D Mario, which is coming out in September, that's coming out, and that's how they ended the Direct. So overall, this Direct was like super fucking cool. I know the mic volume, quality might not sound too good. I'm not at home actually. I'm in Florida on a golf trip. But I was able to watch this this morning, and oh my god, I am just wow. This Direct was like fucking amazing.